everybody. I'm Marty Richards with Greater Richland Tourism today, and we are telling you the story of why do we call it Covered Bridge Road, and there is no covered bridge. Well, the story goes that back in the late 60s, the Richland Center JCs were very active. They had a lot of activities, they did a haunted house, they did a lot of really cool things in the community. Well, at some point in time at one of their meetings, they thought it would be an awesome idea to build a covered bridge, and so they did. So behind me, you see a regular bridge that at one time in 1968, it was actually a covered bridge that the JCs built. Now, there's a little bit more to that story, and when they dedicated the bridge, when they got done with the construction, Julie and Tricia Nixon, the daughters of President Richard Nixon, actually came and dedicated the bridge. So we've got a presidential family dedicated bridge in 1968. Everything's going swimmingly until development happens. And behind me on Covered Bridge Road, a few houses started to get built, and it became kind of a nice little residential area. The problem with that then, the fire trucks needed to get there. As the houses were built, the concern came that the bridge wasn't big enough to drive the fire trucks through. So unfortunately at that point, 1978, the bridge was removed and a normal bridge, as you see behind me, was put in its place. So that is why we call this Covered Bridge Road. Now, here's a little guest or visitor tidbit. There is a covered bridge in Richland County. It's just not on Covered Bridge Road. So if you'd like to visit the covered bridge in Richland County, just head out to Boaz. And we've done a Why Do We Call It That episode about that. But head to Boaz, and just west of Boaz on State Highway 171, there is a covered bridge right there, just off from State Highway 171 that the Schultz family has built and been caretakers of. It's a really cool bridge right up just off the highway, so you can get a good look at it. So at least we can say we do have a covered bridge. So that is why we call it Covered Bridge Road. I'm Marty Richards for Greater Richland Tourism. We hope everybody, including these folks, have a great day.